49ers Cal High Sports is presented by U.S. Bank. Life keeps moving. We're here for every step. U.S. Bank member FDIC.
This week on 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank, the winter season is in high gear and we have the highlights. We have boys basketball including Alameda and Oakland Tech. Bellarmine battles Monte Vista and Sacred Heart Prep takes on Sarah.
Girls Hoops features Menlo Atherton and Evergreen Valley. We'll have episode 3 of the season with Oakland Tech as the girls take on one of the best teams in the state. And the story of the Monte Vista basketball star making beautiful music on and off the court. 49ers Cal High Sports, presented by U.S. Bank, starts right now.
Welcome to 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank. I'm Robert Brownstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. We start tonight with boys basketball as the McClymonds Warriors are off to an impressive start. Mac coming into this game with a 5-1 record.
The Warriors facing a 6-1 Amador Valley team this week. The Dons with the Kruger brothers playing very well last week as the team finished second in the Rob Veras Classic at Washington High. A terrific matchup at Amador Valley this week.
It's the OAL versus the EBAL. Amador Valley playing host to McClymonds Wednesday. Here comes the Mac attack. Derek Davies goes down low to King Stewart, and the bank is open for business, but Amador turns it around, and with the Cade Kruger 3, the Dons go on top 3-2. A competitive game from the jump. Devin Mack floats in a tricky layup, Mack extending its lead to 5. Kaysen Kruger driving hard to the rack, puts up the shot, and draws the foul. The junior Kruger with the 3-point play. Mack down by 1 when Keenan Tidwell cleans up the missed shot, and Mack takes the 23-22 lead at the break. Ori Kaysen to Nate Jetter, back to Kaysen for the give and go, and the Dons jump back on top. Watch this assist from Derek Davies, a perfect pass to Mike Brewster for 2. Amador takes the lead on this 3 from the sophomore Kruger Cade, and the Kruger brothers combine for 24 points, but Mack goes on a run in the 4th. Brandon Davis strong to the hoop to make it 37-31. Mack puts up 21 points in the final 8 minutes. Jimmy Bush pivots and puts up the fade, and the Warriors go to 6-1 on the year with the 54-48 win. Devin Mack leading Mack with 13.
Adrian Soriano here in San Jose as Branham takes on Monte Vista. The Matadors were hitting from deep early. Vivian Ong over to Clara Fan, and Clara shoots and scores from three-point land. But Quinn Godfrey was a problem for Monte Vista all game long. Quinn gets the pass from Jaden Obedencio and gets the lay-in to go. Monte Vista would end the first quarter with the lead as Miyako Sakura lays it up and in. 13-12 Matadors after 1. Second quarter now, and Rebecca Sung passes it ahead to Gina Shim, and Gina gets the lay-in for 2. Now it's Quinn Godfrey grabbing the offensive glass, then Quinn gets the second chance bucket as Branham takes a 28-26 lead at halftime. Third quarter now, and it's Godfrey to Jaden Obedencio to Gina Shim, and Gina makes it splash from downtown. Then it's Quinn Godfrey with a pass inside to Rebecca Sung, and Rebecca lays it up and in. 45-34 Bruins after 3. Monte Vista looking to rally back in the 4th. Carolyn Ruan kicks it out to Clara Fan, and the junior hits again from beyond the arc, but Quinn Godfrey dominated in the paint all game long. Quinn laying it up and in again as Brandon wins it 56-47 to go to 6-1 on the season. Quinn Godfrey leading all scorers with 26 points.
Tyler Flipson checking in. Monte Vista Mustangs hosting Berkeley Yellow Jackets on this chilly Tuesday night. The Mustangs applying pressure early. They kick in and shot on goal, but Berkeley's Avery Lyman's there and ready for the save, keeping it scoreless in the 12th minute. 17 minutes later, Stangs' Lila Langbin sends this one in to Avery Standish, well contested, but manages to get it to Bella Parati, and off the right foot and goal! Monte Vista strikes first, 1-0 with 11 minutes before the half. Yellow Jackets look to answer, taking a shot from downtown, but Allison Graff is there for the save, maintaining the Mustang lead at half. Into the second half now, Monte Vista looking for another one here, but Langman's shot's just a bit too much, but that will do it. Monte Vista would hang on and end up winning it, improving to 3-0 overall, keeping the win streak alive.
The Reiches Center brings us the Gary Reiches Players of the Week every week, the award based on performances in the previous week's game.
The announcement performed in a rap by our good friends at the Reiches Center. Here are this week's Gary Reiches Players of the Week.
Yeah, the Reiches Center, the 49ers Cal High Sports Report. It's been it raw, and these are Gary Reiches Players of the Week. When the game is on the line and there's no time to showboat, he shoots it in rhythm like half and whole notes. That senior Cole Boat, don't act act like you don't know. Doing work in the paint like he's using a whole coat. Dropping 22 points, got his team through adversity. After being down 8, he propelled University to take the lead, defeating Sacred Heart by 4. The Red Devils taking the NCS by storm. How about some action on the ice with Caden Giosi? After these impressive numbers, they better make him a trophy. With slap shots and breakaways with the puck. It didn't take long for Caden's offense to erupt. When you score 5 goals and assist on 2 more, you gotta imagine you'll tally a huge score. That's exactly what it was, 12-4, a stellar win over Vacaville for the squad from Bellarmine. The Rikers Center, your Gary Rikers Players of the Week.
D-Line Constructors is a Bay Area leader in demolition, grading, paving, and site utilities. D-Line Constructors digs in with a passion and brings us the D-Line Defensive Play of the Week.
This week's D-Line Constructors defensive play goes to Jack Kennedy from Sacred Heart Cathedral. Jack with a big block in an Irish game last week. Jack Kennedy with this week's D-Line Constructors defensive play of the week.
The Golden State Warriors present the Basketball Coach of the Week every week.
This week we honor Randy Basolo from University High School. Randy and his Red Devils are off to a fast start to this season and picked up a quality win last week. Coming up, it's our Chick-fil-A sportsmanship game as Oakland Tech battles Alameda.
And top-notch girls hoops with perennial power Pinewood battling Los Gatos. 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank continues.
How's the chicken?
Oh, the prawns are delicious.
Oh, I have a shellfish allergy.
One prawn, very good.
Did I say chicken wrong?
Tired of people not listening to what you want?
It's truffle season.
That's okay.
Never enough truffles.
How much are they?
It's a lot.
Oh, okay. I'm good. That
It's like a priceless piece of art.
Enjoy.
or when they sell you what they want?
Yeah.
The more we understand you, the better we can help you. That's what U.S. Bank is for.
Huge relief.
Yeah.
Love is at the center of everything we do. That's why we were the first dairy in the U.S. to become American Humane Certified. Because the care that we pour into our cows produces better milk. Clover Sonoma, the only dairy with love in it.
Trevor was born a champion. He knows how to make lemonade from lemons. He also knows that comfort is all year round. So sometimes, when you can't make lemonade, you make hot chocolate. Today, Trevor is proud to be a service champion. He continues to care for clients year-round. We're now offering $68 furnace tune-ups with a free water heater safety inspection, high-five service, champion attitude. Call 800-5-CHAMPS.
Look at that. Did you miss it? There it is again. In the paint, from the logo, at the buzzer. Look at that drip, that form, those moves. Look at them. Look at this town. Look at us.
49ers Cal High Sports is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By Service Champions, High Five Service, Champion Attitude, Service Champions. By Chick-fil-A, Eat More Chicken. By Mattress Firm, the official sleep partner of the San Francisco 49ers. By Mary West Credit Union, working for you today, tomorrow, together. And by Stevens Creek Chevrolet, find new roads.
The boys from Oakland Tech are looking great to start the season. OT with a 5-1 record coming into this game with junior guard Ardarius Grayson leading the team, averaging 25 points a game.
The Bulldogs taking on Alameda this week. The Hornets with a 2-1 record. It's our Chick-fil-A sportsmanship game, which means all the players from both teams get chicken sandwiches. Our Jake Vanderbrook was there.
Welcome to the Doghouse. When these two teams played each other last year in Alameda, it went down to the wire, but the Bulldogs got stung by the Hornets, losing 71-70. But this year, Oakland Tech is looking for revenge. Be on the lookout for Ardarius Grayson. The junior dropped 28 points in a victory over Lincoln Park. And for Alameda, the 2-1 Hornets are led by captains Jackson Yup and Jacob Hodges. Both received league awards in the West Alameda County Foothill Division last year. It's Oakland Tech and Alameda in our Chick-fil-A sportsmanship game.
First quarter, Hornets on the move. Jackson Yep finds Julian Gibbs and scores with the reverse layup. Bulldogs looking to answer late in the first. Ardarius Grayson knocking down the mid-range jumper. 13-9 OT after one. Second quarter, Tech pushing the ball. Ahmed Goulet draws the foul, and you can count the basket. Two of the seniors' 10 points. Jacob Hodges was lighting it up in the second quarter, scoring 8 of his 12 points, including this basket, but he would leave the game with an ankle injury. More Hornets. This is Jackson Yep in transition, and Action Jackson gets the bucket to fall for 2 of his 16 points. Time winding down in the second quarter. Grayson throws up a prayer and buries it from deep. 26-23 OT at the half. Third quarter, Hornets moving the ball around. Gibbs kicks a pass out to Jesse Kim, nothing but net. But Ardarius Grayson says, anything you can do, I can do better than you. Tech up by 5. Moments later, watch the big dog go to work. Zanmeyer Plater using his height and strength to get to the cup. 45-43 OT after 3. Fourth quarter, Alameda trailing by 8. Yep turns defense into points with this bucket. And then check out this dime by Kim to Gibbs, and here comes the flush. But Oakland Tech pulls away in the fourth. Have yourself a game. Ardarius Grayson, 24 points for the junior, including this bucket, as Oakland Tech goes on to beat the Hornets 63-56.
My teammates were helping me get open because they were face guarding me, so I had to get the ball off the ball. I got a lot of friends on the other team, so last year it was a really competitive game. We expected to win last year. We were up by a lot. We let them come back at the end, but this time we pulled it out.
In Oakland with the Chick-fil-A sportsmanship game, I'm Jacob Vanderbrook, 49ers Cal High Sports.
Adrian Soriano here in Los Altos Hills as Pinewood takes on Los Gatos. The Panthers on the attack early. Alex Fasella finds a wide open Valerie Coker, and Valerie shoots and scores from deep. 17-14 Pinewood after 1. Second quarter now, and Betty Hammery kicks it out to Valerie Coker, who makes it splash again from downtown. Los Gatos trying to keep it close. Rita Zhu over to Ashley Childers, and Ashley lays it up and in, but Pinewood answers back as Sachi Urushima passes to Jolene Ding, and Jolene hits from three-point land. 28-25 Panthers at the half. Los Gatos takes the lead in the second half. Nicole Steiner kicks it out to Claire Galbo, and Claire connects from beyond the arc. 31-28 Wildcats. But Pinewood comes right back. Urushima over to Ding, and Jolene hits the trifecta again. Then it's Ding with the inbounds pass to Alex Vasello, and Alex drills her shot from deep. 42-37 Pinewood after 3. Fourth quarter now, and Claire Galbo passes to Ashley Childers, who shoots and scores for 3. But the Panthers kept on hitting from deep. Ding to Hammery to Valerie Coker, who makes a splash again from way downtown as Pinewood wins it 57-52. Valerie Coker's big game is this week's Mattress Firm Peak Performance. The right mattress matters to reach your peak performance. Visit a Mattress Firm store today.
Service Champions Heating and Air Conditioning helps us honor students who perform well on the field while doing great work around campus.
This week, we spotlight Nina Gezavant from Pioneer High School. Nima is a member of the school's leadership club and a member of the Black and Blue Club. Nima is responsible for getting the crowd and student sections all fired up while creating a positive and joyful environment on game days. Nina Gezavant is this week's Service Champions Student Spotlight.
Delta Dental presents the Smiles for Scholars Award each week. We take time to honor a team where every athlete is doing well in the classroom.
This week, we honor the boys basketball squad from Washington High School in Fremont. The Huskies sporting a very impressive 3.4 GPA, and they can dance too.
The San Jose Earthquakes present the Soccer Players of the Week. This week's Earthquakes Boys Soccer Player of the Week is Matthew Macias from Salesian, the Pride senior goalkeeper with 11 saves in a 3-1 win over Pinole Valley last week.
The Girls Player of the Week is Middy's Jordan Geis. Jordan with the only goal in a tight 1-0 win for the Monarchs last week. Coming up, East Bay versus South Bay as Monte Vista hosts Bellarmine.
But first, here is our top 10 girls basketball poll.
Ever wonder where the capital A in Chick-fil-A came from? It started with grade A, top quality chicken. But we believed everything, not just the food, should be grade A.
A is for above and beyond.
An extra level of care.
A game.
From caring for our guests in our community to cleanliness and safe service with a My Pleasure. A is for all the little things we do to bring you our best every day.
A little funky dance.
And that too.
Love is at the center of everything we do. That's why we were the first dairy in the U.S. to become American Humane Certified. Because the care that we pour into our cows produces better milk. Clover Sonoma, the only dairy with love in it.
From the beginning, AmeriWest Credit Union was created to provide a brighter financial future for you. We work hard for our members because they're our greatest strength.
AmeriWest worked for me when I needed an auto loan for my first car.
When I need to make a mobile payment, AmeriWest works for me.
AmeriWest works for me wherever adventure takes us.
AmeriWest Credit Union. Let us work for you. Today, tomorrow, together.
Jerry Rice, touchdown 49ers.
In my pursuit to greatness, I discovered the secret. Dedication to my team and my relentless drive to win. I chose to be in the presence of greatness. Bernardi Zerrata, the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers, share the same dedication, the same drive, the same spirit of champion. When justice is your goal, choose the dedicated team of Bernardi Zerrata, your faithful injury attorneys.
At Service Champions, we're now offering $68 furnace tune-ups with a free water heater safety inspection, high-five service, champion attitude. Call 800-5-CHAMPS.
We're the Mini Monarchs, and you're watching
49ers Cal High Sports.
Presented by USA.
We are back at the NBC Sports Studio here at Levi's Stadium. An interesting matchup this week with teams that will battle in tough leagues this season. Monte Vista will compete in the East Bay League. The Mustangs off to an 8-0 start.
The Bells from Bellarmine will battle in the West Catholic League. Bellarmine traveling for the game at Monte Vista on Wednesday.
The Monte Vista student section is in the holiday spirit as the Mustangs host Bellarmine. First quarter, Daniel Kujikaru drives to the cup and gets the bucket. Here come the Bells. This time, Will Corbett knocks down the elbow jumper for 2 of his 12 points. 15-9 Mustangs after 1. Second quarter, Monte Vista finding lanes to the cup. Kujikaru draws the foul, and you can count the basket. 19 points for Daniel. But there's another Corbett the Mustangs have to worry about. It's Nick Corbett. Look at Nick using his height and strength to get the bucket, plus the foul, all tied at 23 at the half. The Bells would outscore the Mustangs 15-6 in the third quarter. How about Braden Harris showing off the range with this trifecta? But Monte Vista storms back. Fourth quarter, Lemente Solatai steals the show. How about this triple? And Solatai's got the hot hand. How about another triple? Yes, sir! Mustang country, let's ride! 48-45 Monte Vista. Final seconds of the game. Bells down by 3. This for the tie, but the shot is no good and there's no more time on the clock. The Monte Vista student section storms the court. Solatai, the hero for the Mustangs, scoring all 12 of his points in the fourth quarter as Monte Vista goes on to beat Bellarmine 48-45.
The undefeated Mount Diablo Red Devils on the road against the undefeated Ignacio Valley Wolves. Nikon Shadust on the call. Mount Diablo on the board first. Mikaya Gutierrez tips a pass into the hands of Stephanie Zunaga, who goes cross-court by herself. The ball goes around the rim and falls. Sair Starks drives past 4 defenders and finishes with a beautiful shot. Ignacio Valley trails 6-4 after 1. Michaela Powell passes to Natalie Dance and the lights go off, but no problem for Nat, who knocks down the 3, and the Red Devils take off from there. Dance steals the inbound pass and runs up the court to lay it in. Mount Diablo leads 29-9 at half. Second half, more Red Devils. Inigo drives to the paint and hits the floater. Here comes Ignacio Valley. Tiajane Hill passes to Savannah Noels, who steps into the 3-ball and knocks it down with a smile on her face. The Wolves trail 42-20 after 3. Zuniga cross-court to Jarina Olivar, driving in and scoring a pair. Then it's Dance pulling up from 3. Splash! The Mount Diablo Red Devils dancing their way to a victory over Ignacio Valley to improve to 9-0 on the season.
Each week, Chick-fil-A brings us stories of athletes who amaze us.
Adrian Soriano joins us now with the multi-talented hoopster from Monte Vista.
Robert, Stanley Dew is an outstanding player for Monte Vista, creating harmony both on and off the court. Afternoon practice at Monte Vista High School, Stanley Dew is a key player for the Matadors this season.
Stanley is a great player. I call him the microwave. Somebody that gives us some instant offense and you know, gets after it on defense. He's a great player.
Stanley began playing basketball during elementary school, but this talented junior is not only passionate about basketball.
My parents just wanted me to get into, I guess, the arts and learning new stuff. Obviously, I was really young, and so I started playing piano, and I found I really liked it, and I was like waking up really early to play.
Stanley spends lots of time practicing the piano while trying to hone his craft on the basketball court.
For me, I never learned piano before, but I can feel he's learning not just the how to play it, but yeah, how to understand the whole piece. He's improving all the time.
Stanley's outstanding work ethic shows during the winter season, where he balances school, basketball, and the piano.
Pre-season, we were running to Linda Vista Park. He'd get dropped off here, run to the park, do all the conditioning that he had just missed the previous 30 minutes, and then catch up with us on the way back.
The biggest challenge is just staying level-headed and managing my time, because I think it's all mental, and the moment, you know, I crush mentally and I start letting that affect my sleep schedule and not approaching like my practices right, not approaching piano right, that's when everything starts to fall apart, and I've seen that in earlier years.
Stanley continues to thrive on the court and in front of the piano.
I always support him because follow his heart to do everything he likes. Still, yeah, also it's very hard, but if he likes, he has passion for everything, I encourage him to do everything.
I'm so appreciative. I mean, my mom, she's always driving me from here to there. She's trying her hardest. She's going as fast as she can to get me to places. You know, she doesn't eat meals for herself just to get me to places. And for me, that's just so important for me, for the support.
This support for Stanley shows up on the court, in the classroom, and when you hear his music, a harmony in his life. Stanley also plays the piano twice a week at the San Francisco Conservatory of Music. To be able to balance school, basketball, and the piano is truly amazing.
Very impressive. Do you think he could teach me to play like that?
Absolutely.
There's not a chance. Mira-West Credit Union helps us honor teachers. Nice of you, though, Adrian. Helps us honor teachers in the Mira-West Merit Award.
Here is Jordan Geist from Mitty talking about her favorite teacher, Anthony Rojo.
My favorite teacher is Mr. Rojo. I feel like he really cares about his students and cares about our futures and really wants the best for us, and I just love being in his class.
Coming up, the San Jose battle between Evergreen Valley and Piedmont Hills.
And later, we continue our series, The Season, with Oakland Tech girls basketball as the girls travel to Southern California for some tough competition when we come back.
Service Champions, we're now offering $68 furnace tune-ups with a free water heater safety inspection, high-five service, champion attitude. Call 800-5-CHAMPS.
When you sleep on the right mattress, it makes everything clear.
I know exactly where my passport is.
The right mattress matters.
We'll find yours. It only happens once. It's literally in the name. It's Mattress Firm's once-a-year sale and clearance. Don't miss it. Save up to 60% on Sealy and get a free adjustable base. Mattress Firm.
1, 2, 3.
Get ready to cheer for your next new or used car at Stevens Creek Chevrolet.
Stevens Creek Chevrolet!
We're ready to make your buying experience safe and easy. Come to our dealership to see and test drive one of hundreds of great Chevrolet cars and trucks. Or you can go online to shop, order, and have your new car delivered right to your door. So get fired up for a great deal right here at
Stevens Creek Chevrolet!
I'm Nancy Lambert, the director of the Schwab Learning Center at CHC. In a world where every second counts, education doesn't have to be a struggle. At the Schwab Learning Center, our learning specialists work one-on-one with high school and college students with ADHD, dyslexia, and other learning differences. We work with you to understand your learning and attention strengths and challenges. We help you develop strategies that optimize the way you learn. Discover the power of personalized learning that empowers students to excel. Your success is our mission.
He's got nothing but the field in front of him. He's at the 30, the 20, 10, 5, touchdown! Touchdown celebration! Touchdown celebration! From coast to coast, yeah, you know our name. We're gonna be Saturday's heroes. We are the ones that you love, the ones you love to hate. We're gonna be Saturday's heroes. No, this ain't New York, this ain't LA. We're gonna be Saturday's heroes. We are black and blue, we are San Jose. We're gonna be Saturday's heroes.
49ers Cal High Sports is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By Lexus of Stevens Creek, taking care of our guests one at a time. By DGDG.com, where we want you to be a happy car buyer. By Schwab Learning Center, your success is our mission. By the Rikus Center, got goals? And by Sharks Ice, official practice facility of the San Jose Sharks and home of the San Jose Barracuda.
The Evergreen Valley Cougars have a strong team again this year. The Cougars 5-3 to start this week and looking to battle for a Mount Hamilton Division title this year.
The Cougars with a tough non-league game this week with Piedmont Hills. The Pirates with outstanding senior guard Brian Pham leading the team with his 15 points a game. Evergreen Valley and Piedmont Hills this week.
The Piedmont Hills fans excited to see their Pirates in action against Evergreen Valley. Evergreen pulling away early. Good defense here by Andre Gutierrez all the way to the rack, and one great play by the senior captain. More Cougars as Gutierrez with a nice bounce pass down low as Puneet Singh scores another and one. The Cougars have a 5-point lead. More Evergreen Valley in the first. Toss it to the corner for Musa Hassan. A nice looking three, 17-9 Cougars. The Cougars extend the lead. Another corner three. This time it's Ismail Subadar. Izzy and the Cougars red hot. Second quarter, here's Donovan Trong, one of the 10 3-pointers the Cougars hit in this game. The Pirates working to come back in the second. Brady Caligagan tossing to a cutting Don Nguyen. Nicely done. The Pirates making a bit of a run in the third. Nguyen driving here and a nice dish to Subeg Rai, but the Cougars continue to pour it on. Gutierrez with a nice game for the Cougars. 3 of his 17 points right there. Trong for the Cougars with a strong rebound, tossing it out to Gutierrez for a long 3 as Evergreen Valley gets an impressive win with Gutierrez and Subadar leading the way.
To the ice now, where the Pioneer Mustangs play host to the St. Francis Lancers. Nikon Shadust on the call. Tied at one early. Tanner Fast near the blue line. Goal 2-1 St. Francis. Pioneer looking to respond. Dominic Powell passes up to Owen Kuang. His shot doesn't go. The rebound falls its way into Alex Johnson's path, who scores to tie things up at 2 for the Mustangs. Odd man rush here for the Mustangs. Drew Loriza gets by both defenders, waits his turn, and scores! That's Drew's first of 2 goals in this one to put Pioneer up by 1. Still in the first, Mustangs behind the Lancers goal again with the puck. Anja Bullis to Powell, who scores. Pioneer leads 4-2. Final minutes of the first, Lancers back on the board. Nicholas Moore up to Derek Navales. First shot blocked, then Parker Smith finds the back of the net. 4-3 Mustangs after the first period. Pioneer outscores the Lancers 4-1 in the second, including this Owen Kuang goal. The Mustangs beat the Lancers 9-6 after dropping the first matchup earlier this season. The teams will meet again for the decider on December 20th. Drew Loriza is our Sharks Ice Player of the Game.
Lexus of Stevens Creek brings us the Volunteer Award, leading to $10,000 in scholarships to be handed out by Lexus of Stevens Creek at our end of the season awards banquet.
This week's volunteer is Maria Mukar from the Midi Girls Soccer Team. Maria was promoted as one of just 3 national ambassadors to the Girls Academy Lead Advisory Panel. In this role, Maria oversees 94 clubs and 14,000 players. The group does a variety of charity work through the league, helping people in need across the country. Maria explains why this role is so important to her.
It was amazing. I had been working really hard in leagues to try and make positive change, and then having league leadership see the amazing work I was doing and then acknowledge that with this amazing position was just really incredible.
Gallo Salami helps us spotlight top athletes who are among the top recruits in the nation. This week's Gallo Salami, Big Salami, is Avery Knapp from the San Ramon Valley girls basketball team. Avery committing to play next year at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo.
Coming up, we continue our season-long series with Oakland Tech girls basketball as the girls take a trip to Southern California.
And later, our Crumble Cookies Game of the Week as Sacred Heart Prep battles Sarah. But first, here is this week's learning tip from the Schwab Learning Center.
For students with dyslexia, practicing active learning can really help you study. Create digital or physical flashcards to reinforce the retrieval of important information like vocabulary, key terms, and facts. After reading a paragraph, summarize the material in your own words to help you remember. Working on practice problems can help build your understanding and memorization of the steps for solving questions and equations. Work with a Schwab Learning Center specialist to develop the right strategies so you could excel academically.
Tonight we continue our season-long series this season with Oakland Tech girls basketball. This week Aubrey follows the Lady Bulldogs on a trip to Southern California.
Now, if there's one thing to know about head coach Leroy Hurt is he will schedule a very tough preseason. The girls played 3 of the best teams in the state down in Los Angeles. This season with Oakland Tech girls basketball is brought to you by Family First Clothing Company. One brand, one family.
Let's go, let's turn it up. Hey. Can't be stopped, I hit my shot, go in. Swish, you wish you could stop this, but you gon' miss. That's the way it ends up, that's the way we level up. Let's go, let's turn it up. Hey.
Do what you want, do what you want. I've been told from a young age, I ain't never gonna be on front pages. Worked jobs I hated just so I can be on top wages. Many different stages, travel many different places, just to get where I am. Back to bend over backwards for the industry, man. I'ma from me, I'ma do the best that I can. Cause I'ma go get a trendsetter, spending on my own cheddar. I'ma never settle, I'm ahead of the game.
They just charged me $5 for a drink. Oh shit. What? Okay.
Can I have salami?
Just want to let you guys know that I really appreciate this documentary. It's just beautiful. It's amazing. We're going to be doing this all season long. But I would just really love if the videos were a little longer. Because 6 minutes is not cutting it. 6 minutes is not cutting it. We need an hour. 45 minutes. Bushy said.
This is Naila, aka the funniest one on the team.
I know y'all don't know who I am right now, but it's Jordan, number 24. This is how I look on the off day with my hair not done.
My name is Coach Jazz, aka Dream. You feel me? Aka What do you mean?
What?
Aka
Bling bling.
What do you mean?
Bling. What person on the team would you not let your kid date?
Jai Johnson.
No, wait. Jordan Taylor.
JT.
Tonight.
Not Jordan or John.
Let your kid date. Wow. That was really fast.
Oh, I'm saying like seatbelt. Students, athletes.
Do your homework, kid.
We on a big plane to LA Joe with the.
And she eating jalapeno chips.
Are they good?
Yes.
Kitty, stand out the window. We're in LA.
Don't give up on any plays. Don't give up on any plays. No matter how frustrating it might be, don't back down. Man, I'm so ready. Wish I could play with y'all.
I want to play hard tonight because if we go open, guess who we would see in the championship game potentially? Etowanda.
Tech opens the weekend with a 7 p.m. tip-off against Etowanda. Winners of the State Open Division title last season and one of the top 5 teams in California.
We've won by being here to play.
That's right.
We've already won.
That's right.
Now we want to go give our best effort. I don't want no crying, oh coach, my bad. I don't want to hear any of that. All I want to do is play hard and let's see where it takes us. Your best effort is good enough.
Etowanda opens with a 6-0 run, playing strong defense early, but Sanaya McIntyre feeds Terrier Russell. Terrier gets the shot to go.
That's it, Terrier. That's it.
Morticia Pollard gets the steal in the paint, but the Eagles full court pressing. Aliana Morris with the steal, and she drives to the rack for the 3-point play. Morris then with another 3-point play, this time from the corner. Morris with multiple Division I offers, along with Kennedy Smith, who committed to USC in November. 23-8 Etowanda after one. Tay Huff in the second quarter gets the rebound, feeds Jordan Taylor for the long two. Junior Grace Knox, a dominant paint player. Knox knocks down a very smooth fade. The Eagles defense keeps Tech to just 33 points, 64-33.
Honestly, I think we just need to play as a team. I think once we go out there and start messing up, it's kind of like we're disconnected. And once we're like in our head and mad, it's kind of like, okay, like, you know, like we give the game away. But when we like clean it up, when everybody is scoring and doing what they're supposed to do, nobody can beat us.
The competition doesn't get any easier. The girls taking on a Windward team that made it to the state title game just 2 years ago. Freshman Naila Davis making her very first start. In the opening minute, Jordan Taylor double-teamed, gets it to Jai Johnson for a wide-open three. Naila then goes around the D and banks it off the glass to put the team up 7-4. But Laurel Hines turns it around and drops in a three, 23-17 Windward after one. Second quarter, Carrier gives it to Jai at the elbow, and that's another three for Jai. Then Jai gets into foul trouble. This is foul number 5 in the third quarter. She finished with 13 points, and that was trouble. Samari Bankhead to Therese Rainey, and then it's Sadie Cohen to Lexi Shapiro, who drives up the baseline and goes in with the reverse. Windward goes on to beat Tech 69-50. On next week's episode, Tech takes on another Oakland Power, Bishop O'Dowd, and it should be an exciting one.
Yep, tough preseason. All right, the Harker School is dedicated to a superior education for all of its students, so Harker presents the Scholar Athlete Award each week.
This week's Scholar Athlete is Vince Crisp from St. Ignatius. Vince, great on the court and in the classroom with a sparkling 4.3 GPA.
Brought to you by the Harker School. Harker's lower school families recently gathered in the gym for a special cookie decorating activity where the families had great fun creating and enjoying many holiday-themed treats. At Harker, transitional kindergarten through 12th grade students discover their passions. Learn more at harker.org.
Albany's Construction brings us the Dirty Work play each week. This is a play showing the same kind of grit and determination exemplified by all of the folks at Albany's Construction. This week's Dirty Work play goes to Max Haberleck from St. Francis. Max taking the charge in the Lancers win last week. Max Haberleck doing the dirty work, just like our good folks at Albany's Construction.
Coming up, our Crumble Cookies game of the week, it's Sarah battling Sacred Heart Prep.
And later, Kennedy meets Washington right here on 49ers Cal High Sports, presented by U.S. Bank.
Come on, boys. Bow your heads. Dear God, we come to you to say thanks. Thank you for protecting us. Thank you for blessing us. Thank you for our community, love, and prosperity. But above all, God, help us to never forget to keep the family first. Amen.
This tiny payment thing is a giant pain.
Hi, ladies. Alex from US Bank. Can she help? How about a comprehensive point-of-sale system?
That can track inventory, manage schedules,
And customize orders? That's what US Bank Business Essentials is for.
What about a new oven? Can US Bank help us there?
We can serve loans in as fast as 12 minutes.
That would be a big help. Huge.
Jumbo.
Ginormous.
Finding ways to make your business boom. That's what US Bank is for. We'll get there together.
Join us on the ice for the Bay Area's hottest sport. High school ice hockey leagues are forming now for the upcoming season. Be part of this fast-moving, hard-hitting, crazy, exciting game. You can join as part of your high school team or sign up to be assigned to a team. Games are played at Sharks Ice locations all around the Bay Area. Jump in anytime and join your friends on the ice. Be a part of Bay Area high school hockey. Contact Sharks Ice for more details and get into the game today.
Want to make $186,000 a year, serving a community that wants you. The San Jose Police Department is hiring. Choose from over 50 specialty assignments like K-9 officer, helicopter pilot, or crime scene investigator. If you have the drive to serve, we will teach you the rest. Apply today at joinsjpd.com.
Jerry Rice, touchdown 49ers.
In my pursuit to greatness, I discovered the secret. Dedication to my team and my relentless drive to win. I chose to be in the presence of greatness. Bernardi Zerrata, the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers, share the same dedication, the same drive, the same spirit of champion. When justice is your goal, choose the dedicated team of Bernardi Zerrata, your faithful injury attorneys.
Two outstanding teams in this week's Crumble Cookies Game of the Week. Sacred Heart Prep playing very well with a tough preseason schedule and another tough game this week.
The Gators heading up Highway 101 to meet the Serra Padres. Serra looking to battle for a West Catholic League title this season. Two top teams meeting in our Crumble Cookies Game of the Week. Our Adrian Soriano was there.
The Crumble Cookies Game of the Week features two outstanding athletes. For Sacred Heart Prep, it's senior guard TJ O'Brien, who's averaging just over 15 points per game. For the Serra Padres, it's senior forward Andrew McDowell, who's averaging 14 points and 4 rebounds per game. It's Serra and Sacred Heart Prep in our Crumble Cookies Game of the Week. Alex Neighbor was on his A game all night long. Alex getting the tough fadeaway shot to go here. Then it's Ryan Pettis dishing it over to Alton Robinault, and Alton drills his shot from three-point land. 18-10 Serra after one. Second quarter now, and JP Kerrigan finds a wide-open TJ O'Brien, and TJ makes it splash from deep. Now it's Drew Wagner over to TJ O'Brien, who fires and hits again for three as the Gators jump ahead 25-24, but the Padres come right back. Alex Neighbor drives and connects from mid-range as Serra takes a 28-25 lead at the half. More Padres in the second half. Andrew McDowell spins past his defender and lays it up and in for two. The Gators answer back. Alex Strasser passes to TJ O'Brien, and TJ gets the bucket plus the foul as Sacred Heart Prep pulls to within one. Serra responds as Mikey Ballout gets the offensive glass and the second chance bucket. 37-34 Padres after three. Fourth quarter now, and Ryan Pettis goes coast to coast to lay it up and in. Sacred Heart Prep still within striking distance. JP Kerrigan dishes to Drew Wagner, and Drew drives to the hoop for the lay-in as the Gators pull to within three. But the Padres just kept on attacking. Ryan Pettis over to Alex Neighbor, and Alex shoots and scores from downtown. SHP trying to stay in it, but the shot is rejected by Angelo Gaddis as the Serra Padres win it 53-45 to go to 4-1 on the season. Alex Neighbor talks about the team chemistry this season.
Our chemistry is through the roof. We hang out every weekend. You know, we're always together. We've been knowing each other for a long time. We play on AAU through the summer and for the past few years. So it's definitely it's really fun this season playing with these boys.
In San Mateo with the Crumble Cookies Game of the Week, I'm Adrian Soriano, 49ers Cal High Sports.
Evergreen Valley is off to a nice start to their season.
The girls talking about it at the Rica Center earlier this week with our Jake Vanderbrook before their game with Menlo Atherton.
And we are here at the Rica Center for Human Enhancement where goals are achieved. Got goals? And here's the girls basketball team from Evergreen Valley. Make some noise! Yeah, so I'm going to start off with Aaliyah Azam. So, Aaliyah, this team is off to a 5-2 start in non-league play. Just talk about, the team and how it's been clicking thus far.
I think it's been working really well. I think we all have, a really good, relationship with each other. And, so the chemistry is really high all the time. And, we enjoy hanging out with each other, even outside of basketball and, going out for food and stuff like that. So I think that we've all built, a really good relationship with each other, which makes it really easy to play basketball with each other and, beat other teams with each other.
Yeah, you guys are off to a really strong start, and you guys had a wonderful season last year, winning the CCS D1 champs. So Leela Rowden, you were on that team. So just talk about the expectations for this squad, and just what is it going to take for this program to go a step further than just a CCS title?
Honestly, I think the expectation is just to win. To win, keep our motors up, and keep grinding. Honestly, I think if we just keep up the hard work and the way we've been working and our communication and our chemistry, like she said, I think we can win the season and do better or as good as we did last year.
Oh, for sure. And Rika Upperman was a huge contributor in last year's CCS title run. She averaged over 30 points per game. Rika, you're coming off that ankle sprain. How good is it for you to be back with the girls this season?
I think it's like really fun to watch my team play without me because they're honestly like I think we're a really good team. Coming back like hopefully soon. I'm really excited because it's my senior year as well, and to play like one more time with my fellow teammates. So I'm really excited for that.
Awesome. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me. Now take us out with a cheer.
Cougars on me, Cougars on 3, 1, 2, 3, Cougars!
And here they are, Evergreen Valley Cougars hosting Menlo Atherton Bears for a Bearcat battle. Tyler Flipson checking in. MA comes out dominant in the first. Avery Sheldon driving into the paint, contested but gets it to go and won. Second quarter now, MA lead by 7. But here's Cougars Layla Rowden with the steal to the rack and won like it's too easy. Seconds before the half, Eve Amron dishes it to Sheldon for 3, bang! Bears first half dominance lead 33-20 at half. MA not letting off early in the third. Molly Gray driving well contested and gets that bucket to go and won. Bears up 35-22. Don't count those Cougars out yet. Rowden with another steal dishes it to Asta Baggett for 3. Evergreen trails by 5. Early fourth quarter. Davin Woodham takes it away, finds Baggett all alone to the rack and gets it to fall. And we are tied at 40. Moments later, Sheldon out to Amron beyond the arc. Bang! Bears take the lead back 43-40. One Cougars 3 later. Baggett finds Natasha Joshi for 3 and gets that bucket to go to take the lead back 46-43. Final 2 minutes. Evergreen up by 1. Who else other than Baggett driving to the bucket and one in the clutch. Evergreen would dial up the intensity and hang on to win it in a thrilling comeback win.
Stevens Creek Chevrolet brings us the Spirit Corner each week, honoring all of the Spirit teams all around the Bay Area.
Here is the cheer team from Oakland Tech, our favorite. Coming up, Kennedy and Washington playing some long ball.
But first, here is our U.S. Bank Top 10 basketball poll. They're playing league games already in the Mission Valley League. Washington off to a fast start with a 5-2 record overall coming into this game with Kennedy. The Huskies play tenacious defense, and they can hit the 3-ball.
Kennedy looking to keep pace with the Huskies. 6'6" senior Will Dorsey is a terrific player for the Titans. Will showing off his range in this one. Kennedy at Washington this week.
Drew Anaya and Gianni Clark doing their thing as the Huskies battle Kennedy. Washington on fire early. Eshawn Johnson from deep, the junior, giving his Huskies the lead. Washington keeps rolling in the first. Johnson hands it off to Clark, who lowers his shoulder and a lefty lay-in. The Huskies play tenacious defense, and lots of times that turns into offense. Anaya the steal and then nails the three-pointer, and Washington has a 9-point first quarter lead. More D for the Huskies as Clark picks the defender, then lobs to Eshawn Brar and one. Kennedy, though, fighting back later in the quarter. Will Dorsey had a nice game for the Titans. Dorsey nails the 3 to make it a 6-point game. Time winding down in the first, the pass to Dorsey. He just beats the buzzer from half court. The Titans were loving that. A great shot by Dorsey. Second half, and the Titans working to get back in it. Nice dime inside from Adrian Velasquez to Omar Mojadidi, but the Huskies take off from there. Brar with a big night for Washington, the senior hitting one of his 5 3-pointers in the game. Once again, good D leading to easy buckets as Johnson gets the steal and takes it home as Washington goes to 6-2 overall, 2-0 in league. Brar and Johnson leading the way.
Back to the pitch for some soccer as Mountain View battles Carlmont. Little miscommunication in the backfield for the Spartans, and Carlmont takes advantage as Sean Berggren steals the ball, shoots, and scores. 1-0 Scots late in the first half. Spartans looking for the equalizer. Great ball by Ali Idris, but the header is just off target. Still 1-0 Scots at the half. Second half, Spartans threatening in the box. Here's a shot on net. It gets blocked by a Scots defender, but Caleb Toney is there for the equalizer. All tied at 1, but Carlmont scores 2 quick goals, including this goal. Here's the free kick by Kotaro Kikuchi. Battle for the ball in the box, and Sean Kelly wins the battle and scores. 3-1 Scots. Late in the second half, Mountain View not going down without a fight. Cyrus Shaffey gets past a couple defenders, gives it a rip, and oh my, what a goal! But not enough as Carlmont goes on to beat Mountain View 3-2.
Venardi Zurada is your faithful injury attorneys, bringing us the hometown heroes each week.
This week we honor Shannon McMahon. For 23 years, Shannon has run the scoreboard for Huskies basketball, even the last 6 years after his 2 boys have graduated. Shannon McMahon doing a great job. He's this week's hometown hero, presented by Venardi Zurada.
DGDG.com wants you to be a happy car buyer, so they bring us the Be Happy play each week. This is a play in a game that made everybody happy.
This week's Be Happy play goes to the Monta Vista Mustangs. The fans storming the court after a big win against Bellarmine. Lamente Salatai being carried on the fans' shoulders, the hero of the game, and everyone was very happy about it. Want to be a happy car buyer? Go to DGDG.com.
Coming up, it's a Service by Medallion play of the week. It might be this play, but you have to wait to find out.
First, here's this week's training tip by our good friends at the Riken Center.
I am Coach Andrew Havili here at the Riken Center, and today's training tip is a single arm cable high-low row. Cole is going to stand split leg, holding the handle in one hand. He's going to pull straight down and back. Great alternative to a seated cable row, lat pull down, or pull up. Get a lot of lat activation in a stabilized athletic position.
We announce the Service by Medallion play of the week to end every show.
We'll show you some top contenders, then announce this week's Service by Medallion play of the week.
Play of the week.
We start off with Mountain View. Cyrus Shaffey with this banger of a goal from a long way out. How about Mount Diablo's Natalie Dance with this three-pointer as the lights went out? That's a shot in the dark. How about Ardarius Grayson from Oakland Tech with this long-distance three-pointer? Here's Julian Gibbs from Alameda with the two-handed rip. But the play of the week has to go to Kennedy's Will Dorsey with this buzzer beater half-court shot. One more time, Will Dorsey with the play of the week.
That's the play of the week, and that's 49ers Cal High Sports for this week. Thanks for watching. I'm Robert Braunstein.
And I am Aubrey Tolliver. Join us next week. We'll have the story of the Washington High School basketball team giving gifts this holiday season. We'll see you then.
I'm Robert Braunstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and check back every Sunday night.
And watch us every Sunday night at 6 and 10 p.m. on NBC Sports California. We'll see you at the games.